Hello everyone, welcome back to another informative video. In this video, I'm giving you an update of the mini backyard hydroponic system, which is low cost, of course. First of all, I want to point out to you how the wind is blowing the plants. The plants suffered some damage in terms of flower drop, and please excuse any noise, any background noise in terms of vehicle passing and maybe noise from the wind as well. So as I was saying, the plants suffered some flower drop due to the wind blowing them very hard, and also the wind blowing the leaves, and the leaves um, you know hitting the blossoms. So because they hit the blossoms on more than one occasions consistently when the wind is blowing, you find that some of the blossoms fall off just because of that, right? And hence I had some flower drop because of that. But since then I done some pruning. As you can see, I had done some pruning, and to reduce any maybe like abrasions caused by leaves on the floor and so on. And also, if you look on the leaves, they are kind of looking white because of the residue from the dust, right? And the other day I had some rain fall, and which I'm happy for because it wash the plants off and free up the pores of the plants so that the plants can function a little better, and I'm happy for that. you know if the rain if it wasn't for the rain, the plants would have been much whiter than this. So that is one of the disadvantage for me here, um, in terms of the dust, right? uh, blowing onto the plants, and also the heavy wind. Of course, the plant needs, you know, airflow and all of that, gentle wind. They don't need heavy wind to be blowing them too hard, right? But as you can see, I have, decent fruit set going on, despite of the flower job. So if you look on this cluster here, this is basically a cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is one right here, right? So this is a cluster of 7, and all of them basically um, hold on, right? And as you can see, um, I, a lot of blossoms. We have a lot of blossoms. I have a lot of tomatoes as well. I know that is what you want to see. I have a lot of tomatoes, right? Setting, right? So actually, let me show you these, right? Over here, right? So, and this is what I'm talking about as well. Look at this, right? You see, these are leaves that get, because they basically hit against each other, they break off, and they start to dry out. You understand? So that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I have decent fruit size going, right? As you can see, um, right? This is another small cluster right here. So as you can see on this plant, I have 2 cards already, right? I have 2 cards already. Um, these 3 plants all have 2 cards, and I'll have to put additional cards on them because um, you have branches around this side that has on that have on flower and so on. So yeah, these are the first 3 that I planted, right? So those, we were almost ready to reap, to get fruits from those, tomatoes from those, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4. I planted these after. As you can see, they're starting to put on set fruits already, right? As you can see, right? They're starting to set fruits. Got this on here, right? As you can see. So another problem I have is that this bucket is too close behind this board, so you find that the plant is hitting against the board right here. right? So I don't want that. So maybe I'll have to move this bucket, interchange it with the mint, right? And as you can see, this is the mint. Since as we're at the mint is growing all right. um these brown spots that you're seeing right here, they suffered some abrasion from the tomato leaves as well, because the tomato leaves, I pruned them off. They were kind of blowing and hitting against these leaves and so on. So that caused some damage on the mint. But as you can see, the mint is growing all right. This is another bucket of mint. I've taken mint from it already, right? This is the basil, right? As you can see, the basil is all right. Right, I got some cutting from that already, right? But you know, I just want to show you that the system is working, right? And you have to look on the system holistically, in terms of not only one component, in terms of, oh yeah, the plant is growing, but you have to look at all the components that create the suitable growing condition for the plant, right? You have to look on the nutrient recipe, right? The nutrient level is the pH, the ppm or EC. You have to ensure that you consistently monitor those things. Every morning I come out, I have to ensure that I check these hose, right? These poly pipes, to ensure that they are running and they are not clogged and so on. Right? I have to ensure that I clean the filter. This is a filter right here. Ensure that I clean that and so on. Right? And what I also do is that I also open this valve here and flush the system just for a few seconds. I actually came out today and I basically look to see if I am getting enough sunlight down in that section right there, right? um, and I'm not getting a lot, but I'm going to put some more buckets down that section, maybe about another 6 buckets. I'm not going to go too far down there, another 6 buckets there. And I'm planning to maybe put right alongside here, I'm planning to maybe put another 3 or 4 buckets right here, right? And maybe I'll put another line of buckets just like these on this side, right? Because the wife said that she needs broccoli, right? So I'm going to try to grow broccoli. If you have any questions, any comments, put them in the comments area. Please remember to subscribe to the channel.